That right there is a quick handstand push-up workout. You can follow along with this at home by adding it into your existing training. Any day that you're doing shoulders, have this at the beginning of your routine. You want to do it when you're fresh, because that's going to get you the best results. Hey guys, welcome to Waterstone Fitness. My name's Jake, and today we are talking all about this, the handstand push-up, and how you can nail those. This is going to be an exercise for those who don't quite have those yet. We're going to walk through progression, and then we're going to do a quick workout here at the end. So, for the next few minutes, I just want to show you what the levels are so you can do them at home, and you can get in and get out if you need to. The first level is, of course, doing a pike push-up. It's going to be the exact same motion, keeping the shoulders open, going down, pushing back up. It looks like this. So we get into a push-up position, push the butt up and back, opening the shoulders all the way. Now we keep the shoulders open as we walk in, and we push down and up, down and up. Key thing here, you don't want to close the shoulders. This turns into a push-up. And also, you don't want to rock back on the heels. You want to stay with the weight on the hands, push down, push the top of the head, and come back up. That's level one. Level two is going to be doing a eccentric version of this. So, we're going to kick up against the wall, butt touching the wall, and it looks like this. We're going to do an eccentric handstand push-up. So my butt is against the wall, I lower down, my head touches, and then I come down. And I kick up, butt touches the wall, my butt stays on the wall the entire time, and then I lower down. The butt on the wall is incredibly important. It keeps you from arching nearly as much, and then also it gets your shoulders in front of your hands, because when you're doing a full handstand push-up, the motion is not up and down like this, where your arms are in line. Instead, your hands are slightly in front, and you push back up. Level three is going to be doing a tuck handstand push-up against the wall. So, you can do this with your feet elevated on a box, or you can do it against the wall like this. So, you get up against the wall by stepping up, and then you walk your hands in, and I like to tuck my legs so my hips are almost over my hands, and then I can lower down and lower back up. This right here allows you to take some of the weight off, and then you can push yourself a lot harder. Again, if that is too hard, you can always do an eccentric version of this. You're 40% stronger on the eccentric portion of the movement, and by doing just the eccentric, and then trying to just push up as much as you can at the bottom, you're eventually going to be able to get back up. That's how you train pretty much every single move. After you can do that, then I want to show you this. What we're going to do is we're going to do a bent arm shoulder hold. So it looks like this. We're in this downward dog position, and we do this pike push-up again. This time, we hold the feet up like that. We hold the feet up. So at the bottom, right here, we push down, and our feet lift up. That's the key. That makes it much harder, and you start training the balance. The next step after that is to eventually lift the feet up for a bent arm press, which looks like this. We go into this pike position, you push down, feet lift up, and then you push up to handstand. That's going to start teaching you how to do the balance without having to worry about the control. Again, this comes after you can do all the other moves against the wall. And it's going to start teaching you the balance, because there are two parts to this. There's the strength, which is being able to push your arms up, and then there's the balance, which is coming from the press. So I train this now. After that, then you can start moving towards a handstand push-up against the wall, where your feet are going to touch at the bottom. You can walk them up if you need to, but ideally, they're going to float off at the top. To do this, you actually need to get a decent distance away. I recommend about a forearm's length or a single step, and that's where your hands are going to go. So it looks like this. I walk up so my hands are about a foot away, and I lower down. My feet lift off the wall, and I can push back up right there. So this allows me to do a handstand somewhat supported, but I can train that bottom position right there. And in fact, if this is too hard, you can just hold this bottom position for time to train the balance. 3, 2, 1. And you can always walk up to help yourself back up. So those are the major moves that we're going to do. And we're going to do a quick workout together. So, if you've got already warmed up, we're going to get into it. The way this works is we're going to do 40 seconds on, 1 minute rest, and then do the next level, and we're going to progress through it. You can always just stick at the level that you're doing, but for right now, we're going to get started with just the pike push-ups. So again, looks like this. Right here, walk in, down and up. We're gonna go for 40 seconds, get as many reps as you can. We go. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Down, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to go over range of motion. If you need to make it easier, you can do partial range. 8. Keep pushing it. Come on, we're halfway done. 9. 10. 12. There we go. Got 15 reps in. So now we have a whole minute rest. Let's take a deep breath in and exhale. You can breathe. So what can you do during your rest breaks? Well, you can massage your shoulders. Your anterior delts get incredibly sore. You should be feeling it primarily in your anterior delts because that's motion rather than your traps. Also, if you ever get too tired for any of these bodyweight motions, you can always switch over and grab a pair of weights. The military press or the Arnold press, right here, see how the shoulders are in front? They aren't in line, they're in front. And this motion right here, that is the exact shoulder motion that's required for the handstand. Okay, so we're going to get into set 2, which is going to be back to wall handstand eccentric. Remember, this is just lowering down. If this is gonna be too hard, you can stay with the Pike push-ups. Let's kick up though. So, set up, butts against the wall. I lower down. 3, 2, 1. Head touches, bring my feet down. Ready to kick back up. Butt touches, lower down. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kick up. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Kick up. Butt touches the wall. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds left. Keep pushing it. Kick up. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Up. Lower down. 3, 2, 1. All right. So now we have a minute rest. You can always massage your shoulders, shake it out, or pause if you need more time. Sorry, the rest now. I like to shake it out. I like to personally just jump down like you got out of a pool. Shake it back and forth. So, again, the hands should be moving in front of the shoulders because that's the balance that's required for a full handstand push-up. If the elbows go out, it's really hard on the shoulders. They're very vulnerable. In fact, my friend actually dislocated his shoulder doing that. He was doing it on rings, hand slipped backwards, shoulder went forward, dislocated right there. So it's way, way, way too important to just try to wrap out another few reps there. You get more leverage with the traps, but it's not worth it. It's way more important to keep your elbows in line, pointing straight back. When you're down at the bottom, you want your hands directly underneath your elbows. So now we're going to do the tuck handstand push-up against the wall. This is full reps. Looks like this. Let's go. 30 seconds. Walk up, walk in. I push my shoulders to the wall. My legs are tucked, and then I lower down, back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the abs tight. Come on down. So you have another minute rest right now. Let's talk about the abs. So the abs need to stay tense while you're doing your handstand work. If the arch, it's really natural from the arch because what that does is, watch this. My hands move forward. And that means that my chest can assist versus just my shoulders. My chest is a much bigger muscle. Your chest is too. Than your anterior delts. When you keep your hands in front, your chest has very, very limited range of, or contribution to the movement. But if you bring your hands out to the side, your traps can get involved. Or if you bring your hands out in front, your chest can get involved. That's not the motion. You can't balance with that. So, if you're weak, you're going to arch, and that's going to be the natural thing. The way to control it is by keeping the core tense. That's why I like these tucked positions, because they allow you to force your abs to be tight. Okay, so next we're going to do that bent arm handstand hold at the bottom. And this is lowering down, lifting the feet up, and you can hold that for time if you want. Hands go back, I walk my feet in, lower down, I can hold at the bottom right here. This is just what we're holding. Or if that's too hard, you can lower down and just hop the feet off like that. Let's go down now. 10 seconds left. There we go. Okay. Shake that out. We get a minute break. Isn't this a nice workout? It's fast-paced, works hard. You can always take a longer break. If these rest periods are too short, I'm trying to get this in and out so you can see the workout, you can get this done with your current training. But you can take a much longer rest period and you're actually gonna get better gains because of that. As long as you stay warm, so rest periods of up to 5 minutes long will actually get you better results because this is all about building strength. As far as which one of these progressions you should choose the hardest one that you can execute with full range of motion and proper form. Because this is a strength exercise. It's not an endurance one. It's all about getting yourself to put the maximum amount of tension on your shoulders that you can hold, okay? But if you're cheating it, then you're gonna build strength in your chest or your traps everywhere but your shoulders. Okay, so the next one is gonna be the bent arm press. This is gonna start teaching you the balance for it. If you go over, you should know how to bail, but that's the whole point. Let's go ahead, get into this. It's like, just like the last one, at the bottom we're gonna press up, go down, and up. And then you can come down. Get yourself set up, back up. We're gonna go for 2. Down, up. Push up, down, up. 10 seconds left. Let's try to do one more. We're down, press up. There we go. We have a minute rest again. So let's talk about the control for a second. The control is the second half of the equation, and it's probably the limiting factor for you. That's why that motion that we just did right there, the bent arm press, will teach you the most about the handstand push-up. It's one of my personal favorites. If you bend down and push your arms up, one, it's a cool way to get into a handstand. It's gonna allow you to get up when you're up 6 feet on parallel bars. You can do a bent arm press. That motion right there. You can do an L-sit and kind of swing your legs if you need some help. Jumping your feet can also help too. Ideally, it would be a full straight arm press. You want to find that balance point at the bottom, and then use your lower back to lift your feet up, and then press up. That's the ideal. You're just using your feet to give yourself a little bit of momentum, which you don't have in the full handstand push-up. All right, we're gonna move into the next one, which is going to be the handstand negative against the wall. It's gonna be supported one. You can just go down if you need to, but ideally at this point, you're gonna be able to lift your feet off the wall and push back up. Let's get upside down though. 30 seconds. Walk up. I'm about a foot away from the wall. And now, I lower down. My feet lift off at the bottom. Try to push back up so my feet touch at the top. Lower down. Feet lift off the bottom. Push back up. Keep the abs tense. Lower down. Feet lift off. Push back up. You can always walk up if you need to. Lower down. Feet lift off. Push back up. 2, 1. Come on down. Look at that! Today. So if you like this workout, you can substitute this in as a shoulder day workout. So whenever you're doing shoulders, you can start your training off with this. It is a quick 10-minute routine that will get you a handstand push-up. It has this progression built into it, so you can go ahead and adjust it based on how you're feeling that day and where your strength is. By the end, if you can do that handstand push-up support against the wall, you are this close from making it. If you like this workout, go ahead and click subscribe. I release workout videos daily. And if you want these workouts delivered to your email inbox, you can sign up at waterstonefitness.com. Also, if you want the master handstand system because you're having a hard time just balancing the handstand at first, or you really want to perfect your form in the handstand and nail this handstand push-up, check out the master handstand system. It's like having a private coach in your pocket. It will break down your form, tell you exactly what's wrong with it, and then give you a personalized workout to fix it. And it does that from the absolute beginner level of handstand to a true perfect gymnastics handstand. Check that out, link in the description as well. As always, thanks for getting better.